Well, one of my favorite times of year, the Blumey Awards honor the Charlotte area's best in high school musical theater. This year, 45 high schools across 10 counties are participating. The awards ceremony, which you'll see only on PBS Charlotte, is a celebration of all the hard work and long hours schools put into these student productions. Over the next few weeks, we'll preview the Blumeys with a series of stories on the behind-the-scenes work that goes into creating these high-quality shows. Jeff Saunders uptown at the Blumenthal. Hey Jeff, a lot of theater kids this time of year are getting ready for what they hope is their big moment on the red carpet, right?
Yeah, Amy, obviously Blumey night here at the theater, a big night for everybody involved in local high school theater, and not just the kids either, but also their teachers. And this year, Blumey saying goodbye to one of its originals. Barbara Mager is a longtime CMS theater teacher and director who's been here on Blumey night since almost the beginning. And her kids, over the years, well, they've won their share of Blumey's hardware. Well, this year, Barbara is bowing out. Gracefully, yeah, but not exactly quietly. The stage is Butler High School in Matthews. The show is Once Upon a Mattress.
All right, now sing.
Lots of big moments.
I've always been shy.
For all those big voices. And then there's that other big voice in the back.
What are we waiting on? I'm sorry?
I mean, she shouts a lot, and you get used to that, so.
Okay, let's try something different. Quiet, quiet.
She's not afraid to, you know, project her voice.
I have a big voice. And sometimes I have to make my presence known.
Barbara Mager's been a presence here at the Butler High Theater ever since the school opened 20 years ago.
Crew, in the middle. We're Devin, can you get in here?
And before Butler, well, she taught theater and English at other schools for another 19 years. That's 39 years of yearbook photos that Mager would probably rather forget. And 39 years of musicals and plays that these kids and their audiences will never forget.
Mrs. Mager is, I love her so much. She's such an amazing theater teacher. It's incredible. It's really cool to hear her stories from a while ago and to see how far she's come and how far the theater has come in that time.
When I first came here, I was a new kid, short, chubby, blonde hair, didn't know anything. And I came into theater, and the way she talked to me, no one's ever talked to me that way before.
She's stern, but she's so loving with everything she says. She wants to make sure everything's the best and that you're living up to your full potential, whether being in drama or just in life. She's a really good person to go to. She's the best.
I love my kids. I love the opportunity to see them grow and change. That's a cool thing that teachers get. And not everybody has a job where you can go home at the end of the night and you know that you affected somebody in some way. Teachers get to do that every day. So I love it. Now it's back to you. You think you can do it? Yes. Shh. Now, concentrate and give her the focus. Give her the focus.
Mager's classes learn about the theater in the front row of the theater.
If you're on stage and you forget your line, you can't start laughing. We can laugh at you, but you can't laugh there.
Practicing theater skills that become life skills when the curtain closes and the show's over.
To make you think and focus. We have a lot of trouble in this class with focusing, don't we? There are a lot of distractions.
After school, during rehearsal, Mager moves from the front row to the back row, tweaking and critiquing with the other teachers who make up Butler's theater team, including longtime chorus director Lorna Graves, who's also retiring this year.
I have enjoyed a lot of what we've been managed to accomplish as a team together here. So I think, I'll definitely miss that companionship and that work that we put in together.
This is Barbara's school. This is her program. She's the only theater teacher that has ever been at Butler. And so those are massive shoes to fill.
She knows what she wants and she asks for it and she's not afraid of that. And so I think having other teachers that want the same thing, we just all jump on board and make it happen.
You built something really strong here. You built a program here.
I didn't do it by myself.
I know, but you had a huge hand in building a really strong program here that others can build upon too.
It's my legacy, but also those kids are my legacy.
I love her. Like when I first had her in my beginners class, she was just like a little overbearing, but she only does that because she knows like you need to get serious.
Telling me that like I had potential, and it definitely made me more confident in doing things like this.
And we call her Mama Mager, affectionately, because she is just like, she's like everybody's mentor. We all look up to her.
You love your job and you've been doing this job for a long time, but when everyone points to you and say, boy, she's been doing this for a long time, I mean, how does that make you feel?
I feel old. Number one, I feel old. I feel blessed. I will celebrate. I will always come back and see the kids. When they're successful, that makes me happy. When they're happy, I'm happy.
Barbara Mager adds that it's hard retiring. She still loves it, but you know, it's time. So what's next? Well, since she won't be competing here at the Bloomies anymore, how about judging the Bloomies? Just a thought. Amy?
Thanks so much, Jeff. Mark your calendar. The Bloomie Awards premieres here on PBS Charlotte Tuesday, May 30th at 8 p.m. Please check our website for other encore presentations. I'm really excited because I get to be one of the co-hosts again this year with our good friend Maureen O'Boyle from WBTV. These kids blew me away last year with their talent, and I can't wait to see what they've created for us to enjoy this year. Well, that's all the time we have this evening. Thanks so much for joining us. We always appreciate your time and look forward to seeing you back here again next time on Carolina Impact.